So, Mom, what would you say to a couple who is thinking about separating or divorcing in regards to their children?
Well, I think that concern for the children is most often the main focus and concern for any couple that is considering separation or divorce. They obviously don't want it to affect the children. And I think that if it's done in a healthy and amicable way, that the effects can be minimal. As a matter of fact, if it's been a highly conflictual household, a couple that's been fighting a lot, it may even be healthier for the children to have the parents apart.
Yeah.
So I think the most important thing that a couple has to ask themselves time and time again is what's in the best interest of the children, and keep that as the main focus. So it is not in the best interest of the children to talk about your ex in front of them. That's what friends and family are for.
Yes.
It's not in the best interest of the children to use them as a messenger between one another. It's not in the best interest of the children to fight over them, when you're going to see them, who's going to have who at Christmas or Thanksgiving or Easter or whatever the case may be. So it's about really working out the details, possibly using a mediator or a counselor to do so, but work it out so that that you can have a relationship that's amicable. I always figure that you really don't have to be best friends with your ex.
No.
As a matter of fact, you don't even have to like your ex. All you have to do is love your children more than you dislike your ex. So it's really all about just trying to keep in mind what is really in the children's best interest.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that children remember things. Like I can remember things from when I was really little, so it does affect the kids, and you do need to stay positive and do exactly what you suggested.
Yeah, and you need to be honest with them, because sometimes people want to keep things from the children. Don't tell the kids, but they're going to sense that something's up anyway.
And they find out.
And they find out eventually, and then they're crushed because this is going on and it was kept from them. So it's about that balance too of not telling them too much, but letting them know enough, and always focusing on how much you love them, and it's not their fault.